Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Better Giving. So today's we are covering the most important part 1 in speaking. So today's we are covering a very important set of part 1 question from language and study IELTS and festival and celebration. So these questions are extremely common in the real IELTS exam. So now listen carefully. Part 1 lasts only 4-5 minutes, but it builds your band score foundation. So many students make 3 big mistakes here. They give very short answers, they sound memorized, and they speak too fast. So today I will teach you how to extend answer naturally, how to add reasons smoothly, and how to sound confident and calm. So how to structure band 7 answer. Today we will learn how to extend answer naturally, how to add reasons smoothly, then how to sound confident and calm, and last one is how to structure band 7 answers. So remember this formula: direct answer plus reason plus small details equal to band 7. So now let's begin with language and studies IELTS. Here is some questions. So IELTS speaking part 1 and short questions. Here is our language studies IELTS and festivals, our 2 topics here. Here is a language study IELTS and then festival celebration. So do you speak any other language? Why are you taking the IELTS exam? Do you have any plan for after you take the IELTS exam? Do you enjoy studying English? What do you find most difficult about learning English? And how do you usually celebrate your birthday? What is the most important day of your year for you and why? When did you last go to a festival? Does your hometown have any famous festival? Here are some questions and we cover the all. So just a minute. First we do some space because you have to read and understand carefully. So I'll give some space to all question and answers for our answers. Just a second, guys. Is a 2 space because many spaces are not enough. It's not like professional writing. So here we start our question number 1 is: do you speak any other languages? Examiner asks you to do you speak any other language? So your answer is yes, I speak Hindi and Gujarati fluently and I am currently improving my English as well. So our answer is yes, I speak I speak Hindi and Gujarati fluently not fluently. Here is fluently.
Manager.
Fluently, and I am currently improving my English as well. So our first answer is yes, I speak Hindi and Gujarati fluently and I am currently improving my English as well. So now the examiner checks like fluency, natural tone, confident, and always mention how many language. Here we mention Hindi and Gujarati. So your level and fluency basic improving. So never say I speak Hindi. Add one more details like yes, I speak Hindi and Gujarati fluently and I am currently improving my English as well. Now our question number 2 is: why are you taking the IELTS exam? Why are you taking the IELTS exam? So I am taking the IELTS exam because I plan to study abroad and it is required for university admission. So we write I am taking the IELTS exam because I plan to study abroad foreign you can ask, and it is a required for university admission. So our question to answer: why are you taking the IELTS exam? I am taking the IELTS exam because I plan to study abroad and it is a required for university admission. So here the question check your purpose. When 7 answer must include like clear goal, logical reason. Weak answer like I want to good band. Why are you taking IELTS exam? So a weak answer is I want to good band. But band 7 answer is I am taking the IELTS exam because I plan to study abroad and it is required for university admission. So strong because it is required for higher education. Now we move to question number 3. Do you have any plans for after you take the IELTS exam? So our answer is here. Yes, after IELTS, I plan to apply to universities and continue my higher study overseas. So, right? Yes. After IELTS, I plan to apply to universities and continue my higher studies overseas. So here our third answer: do you have any plans for after you take the IELTS exam? Yes, after IELTS I plan to apply university and continue my higher study overseas. So future planning question check grammar like future tense, clarity and a realistic thing. So now we move to question number 4. What will you do if you pass the IELTS exam? So if I achieve my target score, I will proceed with my admission process and prepare for studying abroad. The answer is if I achieve my target score, I will proceed with my admission processes and prepare for studying abroad. So our question 4 answer is over. What will you do if you pass the IELTS exam? So if I achieve my target score, I will proceed with my admission process and prepare for studying abroad. If I achieve, I will. So this is a so grammatical range and it is a future tense. So our grammatical, you should know any issue here, and you have to use like this type of words. And here is some mistake: processed and I achieve, I capital, sorry for that. Question number 5. How long have you been studying English? How long have you been studying English? So the answer is I have been studying English since childhood, but I started preparing seriously for IELTS about 6 months ago. So we write I have been studying English since childhood, but I started preparing seriously for IELTS IELTS about 6 months ago. 6 months ago. Here was question number 5 answer. How long have you been studying English? I have been studying English since childhood, but I started preparing seriously for IELTS about 6 months ago. Here explanation is present perfect tense is important here. I have been studying. Here present perfect tense. I have been studying English since childhood. So our answer is here, but I started preparing seriously for IELTS about 6 months ago. Examiner check tenses accuracy because your in simple answer, not many students mistakes in tenses, so examiner will show your tenses. And now question number 6 is why is it important for you to learn English? So here English is important because it is an international language and it opens doors to global education and career opportunities. So here we write English is important because English is important because it is an international language and it opens doors to global education and career opportunities. So here our question number 6 answer. Why it is important for you to learn English? English is important because it is an international language and it's open doors to global education and career opportunities. And now we move to question number 7. Did you enjoy English at school? Yes, I enjoy English because I like reading stories and improving my vocabulary. So here we write did you enjoy? So first we say yes, I enjoyed English because I like reading stories and improving my vocabulary. So here is the career. So did you enjoy English at school? So yes, I enjoy English because I like reading stories and improving my vocabulary. So past tense enjoy required like I enjoyed, not enjoy, I enjoyed. Yes, I do, although it can be challenging at a time. So sorry for that. No. So did you enjoy your English? And then we move to do you enjoy studying English? So here is a did you enjoy English? Did you enjoy English at school? And do you enjoy studying English? Is a different question, and you have to remember what examiner asked you because it's a similar type. So yes, I do, although it can be challenging at times, and I find it very useful and interesting. So here we write what we write here. So just a second guys, nothing happened, so not quite a background. Yeah, so here we write our answer is yes, I do, although it can be challenging at times, challenging at times, and I find it very useful and interesting. So here are 8 number answer. Do you enjoy studying English? Yes, I do. Although it can be challenging at times, I find it very useful and interesting. So balanced answer score higher. So like difficulty plus positive feeling. So now, what do you find the most difficult about learning English? So here our answer is, I find pronunciation slightly difficult, especially certain sound, but regular practice help me improve. So here our answer is, I find pronunciation slightly difficult, especially certain sounds. Here is your specially sounds, but regular practices. Regular practice helps me improve. So here, what do you find the most difficult about learning English? I find pronunciation slightly difficult, especially certain sound, but regular practice help me improve. So our question number 10 is over here, and now we move to question number 10. What activities do you find the most useful for learning English? So here, so answer is, in my opinion, learn English. In my opinion, the best way to learn language is through regular practice and communication and exposure to real life content. So, in my opinion, the best way to learn a language, there is a language is through regular practice, communication and exposure to real life content. So here, what activity do you find most useful for learning English? In my opinion, the best way to learn language is through a regular practice, communication and exposure to real life content. Now we move to question number 11. So in above, opinion question must be included like in my opinion and clear explanation. So how much time do you spend studying English every week? So I usually spend around 10 to 12 hours per week practicing English. So we write, I usually spend around 10 to 12 hours per week practicing English. So how much time do you spend studying English every week? So I usually spend around 10 to 12 hours per week practicing English. And now our language and study IELTS question are over and all answer here. So you have to write and read the questions for your IELTS speaking part 1 exam. And now we move to festival and celebration. So in the 12th number, how do you usually celebrate your birthday? Our 19 number question is, how do you celebrate your birthday? Here our answer is, I usually celebrate my birthday with my family and close friends by cutting a cake and sharing a meal together. So right, usually celebrate my birthday with my family and close friend by cutting a cake and sharing a meal together. So we explain the present simple tense for habit. So here our answer is, how do you usually celebrate your birthday? I usually celebrate my birthday with my family and close friends by cutting a cake and sharing a meal together. Now we move to question number 30. How did you celebrate your last birthday? It is a past tense. So last year I celebrated it at home with my family and invited a few close friends. So here we write a past tense answers. So last birthday we start with last year's. Here I celebrated. Here celebrated, not celebrate. You have to be carefully. Here at home with my family and invited a few close friends. So how did you celebrate your last birthday? Last year I celebrated home with my family and invited a few close friends. So here is a past tense requirement. So like last year I celebrated. So you have to use like past tense answer. And now we move to question number 14. 14 is how do you think you will celebrate your next birthday in the future? Here we talking about future tense. So right above question number 14. How do you think you will celebrate your next birthday? So I plan to celebrate it is a simple way, possibly by going out for dinner with my friends. So here we write our answer. I plan to celebrate it in a simple way, possibly by going out for dinner with my friends. So how do you think you will celebrate your next birthday? I plan to celebrate it in a simple way, possibly by going out for dinner with my friends. So here we move to question number 15. So what is the most important day of the year for you and why? Here is a why answer. So what is the most important day of the year for you and why? So for me, my birthday is the most important day because it allows me to reflect on my personal growth. So for me, my birthday is the most important day because it allows me to reflect on my personal growth. So your answer is, what is the most important day of the year for you and why? For me, my birthday is the most important day because it's allowed me to reflect on my personal growth. So here Reason must be thoughtful and reflection show maturity. And now we move to question number 16. What is the next birthday celebration in your family, and what are you doing? What are you going to do? So here our question number 16 answers. The next big celebration in my family is upcoming festival, and we plan together and celebrate traditionally. So here our answer is the next big celebration in my family is an upcoming festival and we plan to gather and celebrate is wrong, right? Celebrate traditionally. Our question 16 is over. What is the next big celebration in your family? What are you doing? What are you going to do? The next big celebration in my family is upcoming festival, and we plan to gather and celebrate traditionally. So here, future planning plus family bonding. And now we move to question number 17. What is the most important festival in your hometown, your country? So here our answer is Diwali is one of the most important festival in my country because it symbolizes the victory of good over evil. So here Diwali is one of the most important festivals in my country because it symbolizes the victory of good over evil. So here is our question number 17 answer. So what is the most important festival? What is the most important festival in your hometown, your country? So Diwali is the one of the most important festival in my country because it symbolizes the victory of good over evil. So here we just connect. And now we move to question number 18. Are there any festival you would like to attend? So our 18 number is, are there any festival do you like to attend? So yes, I would love to attend an international culture festival to experience different traditions. So here, yes, I would love to attend international cultural festival to experience charging experience and different traditions. So here our 18 is over. Are there any festival you would like to go to? Yes, I would love to attend international cultural festival to experience different tradition. Here our 18 is over, and now we move to question number 19. When did you last go to a festival? So here I last attended a festival during Navratri, which was celebrated with great enthusiasm in my city. So here we write, I last attended a festival Here is not attended festival during Navratri, which was celebrated with great enthusiasm in my city. So here our question number 19. When did you last go to a festival? So I last attended a festival during Navratri, which was celebrated with great enthusiasm in my city. Now, does your hometown have any famous festival? So here our answer is yes, my hometown is famous for Navratri celebration, which attract many visitors every year. So here, yes, my hometown is famous for Navratri. Not Navratri. Celebration which attract many visitors every year. So here explanation is use relative clauses like which attract. Show grammar range. So here all the questions are filled with answers. So I think you have to understand that. And to reach band 7 in part 1, speak 2-3 sentences, add a reason, use natural connectors like actually, usually, in fact, and avoid memorize the tone. Remember, fluency is not speed, fluency is a smooth confidence. So today's our all class is our language study and festivals. So IELTS speaking part 1. The IELTS speaking part 1 is over. I hope this will help you understand not only the answer but more importantly how to think and respond naturally in the exam. So remember one thing, speak clearly, add a reason, give a small details and stay calm and confident. So IELTS speaking is not about your very difficult vocabulary. It is about clear communication and natural fluency. So if you found this class helpful, like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more IELTS preparation content. So please subscribe to channel and like the video.